Hi, everyone. Wow. Can't believe it's been a couple of days. So I've had all kinds of computer problems, but I hope I've got it solved. Today it started out real nice and fast, which is great. I ended up having to totally turn my routers off for 24 hours. And I've got that all kind of, I hope, figured out. Yesterday, I ended up coming down with a darn migraine, so I couldn't do my stone readings yesterday. But it looks like our computer problems are all straightened out, and it ended up being my router was the problem. So I didn't realize that you have to turn a router off once in a while and allow it to readjust and reset up. So welcome everyone, and again, I'm sorry for the delays in getting online here, but here we go. I would like to congratulate everyone who on Wednesday completed the course of becoming Mayan stone readers, and they have graduated. And I'm just extremely happy and extremely proud of everybody. I had 6 students who are now officially certified in stone readings, and I hope that they get out there and spread the word because this is a beautiful teaching, and no one else does it. So let's, having said that, let's jump in. I see lots of people online first thing this morning, and thank you very much for that. So let's start with my glasses are not right, and I got to move this as motivational vibes. Hey, how you go? Here we go. How you go? How you go? I don't even understand why that's said. Anyway, here we go. Motivational vibes. Good morning, and I am feeling wonderful. You are sitting in the 0, but this is that 0 count that's hanging on. So I love this stone. It's a natural formation of the stone, and it always reminds me that of literally of a rock climber climbing up a wall, and it's showing me that I'm hanging on, and I'm you're hanging on tight to something. I actually see that something's been lost, and that you're trying to hang on to it. It's saying it's time to let it go. I'm hanging on so tight. Please, I don't want to go. And just to remind you that whatever it is that you let go, you will still have it in memories. Just letting it go doesn't mean that you're not going to remember. It just means that you don't have to hang on so tight to the energetic that is holding you in this point in time. So it's saying now is the time to actually release what you've been holding on to so tight. You will still have those memories to recall, but you don't need to have that emotional tie that was locking you into place. So now is the time to let that emotional tie go. And you're also sitting in, we got a lot of people today, so I'm just going to do a 1 stone and a card. You're also sitting in split your focus, which is exactly what I'm talking about. That sitting in that 1/2 is I'm sitting in hanging on. I want to carry it through, and I'm wanting to bring that energy right forward all the time, but I need to let it go. And if I let it go, what will that look like? And so you're sitting in the duality of that, but now is the time literally to not hang on so tight, to allow it to go now. Okay, so just release. And for some of you, I those of you who are sitting in the great teachers with me, I'm doing a great teachers teaching, sitting in rage today. So feel the rage, understand where the rage is coming from, and then move forward on that. So good luck to everybody on that. So anyway, motivational vibes. I hope that helps you. And Annika, hey Annika, haven't heard from you for a while. How are you doing? And you are sitting in today. I can't get. Can I get a reading, please? Yeah, absolutely. Annika, you're sitting in the 5 and 3 is 8. 8 of the great teachers is the cycles of natural law. There's a growing process, and you can't speed up the growing process. It's showing me, it's literally showing me a seed, and then the seed slowly starts to grow, and then ready to cultivate, and then you got to wait for the harvest, and you got to literally wait. And it's asking you to have patience for this cycle that you're in. You've just started this new cycle, and it could be sitting in here for a while. And by a while, I'm talking about a whole season. So as we're going into spring, I would bet that even summer, it's not finished, this phase that you're sitting in, that you're literally going to be sitting into this for at least 6 months, this energetic phase that you're in. So something is developing, but it's going to take a time to germinate and allow it to be. Don't try to rush the process, because as much as you try to rush it, it's not going to be any faster. It's just going to feel like watching a kettle. Oh, come on, boil. And if you don't pay attention to it, then it'll start to boil. It seems faster, even though it's the same time. And it's asking you to do the same thing. And it's time to shine. And it's also telling you now's the time for you to shine, and allow yourself to step into that world that you're walking in. So the light is coming on. Allow yourself now to shine and be accustomed to being in the spotlight. Don't worry about all this stuff that's going to happen. It's all part of the process, where it's going to feel so natural, sitting in that beautiful limelight, of sitting in that beautiful shine, that is just going to cultivate into something very beautiful. So it's the start of something beautiful, and allow it time to process. I hope that helps you. Excuse me. And now we're in mine. I can't say that thing. Mindfus, star gaze, something clearly. Woo, clearly my eyes are not working today. Hello, and happy to see you. Happy to see you too. You're the third one down on the list. How about that one? And it says, that you're ready. Here we go. So you are sitting in the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is, oh, this is very interesting, because I was just actually doing commenting to the girl who helps me do my videos, Stephanie, and I just posted to her that I would like to do a new YouTube video about this. And you're literally sitting in the energy that I'm talking about. And this is having patience, of sitting in that neutrality and sitting in the calmness of self. And it's asking you really to dig into the calmness of self. And it is the spirit of all animals. And the spirit of all animals, I have a turkey. Actually, several turkeys, but the one that taught me originally about this was my big turkey Tom, and he's huge. His head changes color with emotions, and when people are heightened, their emotions are heightened. Even if they come over to him, he can go anywhere from dark blue all the way up to white, depending on what his emotions are. And he's almost like a mood ring. And this also is asking you to sit in that energy of neutrality today. Watch your energy, because if you get heightened, those around you are going to get heightened. If you call your energy down, watch the room change as everyone else gets called down. It's a real big lesson for self, to keep yourself grounded. So really pay attention. Every time you start going up, you want to bring it back down. You want to sit in that neutrality today and find that, so that you're not spinning out of control. Because if you spin, you're going to create chaos around you, and others will spin as well. Hoo-hoo, that's a big one. I hope that helps you. And you're also sitting in unraveling. Something's going to start unraveling. You're going to start making sense of things that you've been questioning, things that have kind of been out of control. When you sit in the neutrality of it, you're going to gain control again of it, and it's actually going to start making sense to you. I love it. So that's what you're sitting in today. I hope that helps you. Debbie, good morning, Debbie. Debbie Thomas. No, Thomas St. John. Anyway, I know this is Debbie. I love you, Deb. It's interesting. This stone is asking for a shake up, and it's literally saying, shake me up. And you're sitting in 5 and 2 is 7. So 7, we know that is the dreamer self, but that is literally, I want to shake up. This is the sacred dreams of life. What brings you joy? And literally, why is it doing that? It's because you need to shake yourself up. And it's showing me, I used to be a play school teacher years ago, and one of the songs we would have when the kids started getting really fidgety was shake your sillies out. And I would get them to stand up, and we'd go, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, and we just get them shaking and moving. That's what you need to do today. Jump around, get that energy moving, because it's all stagnant and it needs to get moving today. So get out there and shake your sillies out and laugh today. Laugh, 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 and get yourself moving and literally shake yourself up. You are the rattle today. Literally be the rattle. energy around, because it's sitting so stagnant right now. It's like a dead weight on you. So if you can shake that silly out, you'll start feeling more better, and you'll start feeling more better. Is that even a word? But you'll start feeling better. And that's going to kind of help you move that energy. And you're sitting in, and also sitting in the precious present moment. So that's why you shake up. So you need to shake yourself up so you can sit here and now. Because when we allow the energy and that stagnant energy to hang into us, what happens is we get lost in it. Then we can either get hung up in the down stuff, or we can get in the ether of it, or not paying attention to where we are. But if we shake that up, now we're being present and we're being aware of our body. So it's bringing you back down to reality and back down into your body. So be aware. That's going to be a great help for you today. I can't wait to hear all about that. Good morning, Kat. Let's see where you're sitting at today. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Boy, this is the ancient heart knowing, and this is the 20. And it's almost like I can breathe. Literally, it feels to me like I've been tight. Everything, my lungs, everything was really, really tight. And all of a sudden, it's just open. And now I can breathe. And I want to take that great big sigh of thank God that's over. And literally, and of course, you're sitting in the 20, which is the ending of that cycle that you've been sitting in for a few years is finally over, Kat. It's like I can breathe. Now I can breathe. Now I can look forward to the new. Now I can open that new chapter in my book. These other things that needed to be in line are now in line. And now is the time that I could actually breathe. So take a deep breath in and then just feel the presence of being, and then ask spirit, okay, I'm ready to receive now. Right now, I'm ready to receive. Ooh, that's a good one. And you're also sitting in the grounded from the root. I am so grounded in where I'm sitting. I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. I got planted. I got mixed up. Everything has gone haywire for a while, but that haywire needed to be so that I can now take that breath. So literally that breath of fresh air of new life is now here. Take that first breath and then step into the new reality of where you are. I love it. It's actually a great place to be. Now we're going to go to Annika. Yeah, I did you. Now we're going into mindful. Yeah, clarity. You're ready. Yeah, I bet you are. That's wonderful. Thank you. Ashley Nicole Rainwater. Good morning. Good morning, my dear. That's where you're sitting. Ooh, the stones are wanting me to dig to the bottom of the pile, and I got a big pile. I have 420, so I've got literally 20, 46, 80 stones here, and it wanted to go right down to the very bottom. And then you got here the stars, which is number 11. Number 11 is is all the stars, and it's literally the stars. You are a star today. I see a tap dancer. This is a weird thing because I just see a tap dancer on stage, and I'm shuffling along, but everyone's listening to me. They're listening for the tap, 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 tap on my feet, literally listening to the vibration. So whatever you have to say, people around you are listening. They want to hear what you have to say. You have a group mesmerized by your words today. So your words matter. Don't hold your words back, but speak with purpose today, because people are listening. And I swear I didn't make this up. It says tap into your sacral power. What did I just say? Tap, tap, tap. So tap into your sacral power. So, and that's literally you're tapping right into that knowing of that sacral energy. Of I am very much aware where I need to be. My emotions are sitting right there, right? All my emotions, and tap into that power, because today you are the star, and today you will matter. You will make a difference in someone else's life today, big time. So be aware of that. Ooh, I love that one. I love it. Now let's see where we're at. Motivational. Congratulations. Thank you. You're most welcome. Savannah Ray, blessings. May I have a stone reading, please? Absolutely, hon. Let's get you a reading. And let's see where you are. Ooh, This is a gnarly one. So this is number 3 of the plants, but this is projection. Projection is really, really strong today. It's really sitting in um, what you see is what you get, is what's coming in. You're used to being the chameleon. You're used to changing for people. If people need me to present this way, I'll present that way. I need to look a certain way, dress a certain way, be a certain way to be able to fit in. Today you're not going to do that. Today you're actually going to project how you really are. And it's almost like I'm tapping my foot into the reality of who I am and to see how it is being received by others. So I would say just tap your foot in there, fine, but don't worry if you don't get the response that you're looking for. Okay. So when you tap your foot into the reality of who you are, some people are going to get confused. Some people are going to get upset because you're not presenting the way they want you to present, but present the way you are, and you're going to feel better about yourself in the long run, and everything will start working out. So I would also start journaling today. Journal your feelings today. It's important that I would do a 30-day journal if you can do it. It's hard sometimes to discipline ourselves, but there's some stuff that's locked inside to be able to get you out and actually speak to the world as you, not as how people want you to be. And there could be some turmoil involved in that, but really tap your foot in there and project who you want to be known as, not who people want you to be. And let this be your sign. Let this be your sign that you're there. You're there. You literally can walk into that knowing, and look at that long, almost like a pathway and the light at the top and those little lights coming up. That's how you've walked. So you walked right from the beginning, and then you're walking higher and higher and higher. And now you're getting up there, and now you're going, do I reach for the stars? Do I reach for that higher ground and be who I am? Or do I want to fall back into where people want me to be? And I tell you, if you can walk into who you are and not who people want you to be, it's going to be magic for you, because you've got the light and you've got everything that you need right at your fingertips. Just don't be afraid to reach out and grab it. I hope that helps you. Now I'm at Kathleen Lewis. Good morning, grandmother. May I have a reading this morning as well? Thank you. You're most welcome. That's what we have for you today. 5, 10, 15, 2 is 17, 17 are the, is that 17? It is 17. 17 is the Kachinas, who form all images of substance, but it's asking you to use your imagination today. Get out there and do something different. Ooh, I almost see you buy yourself a new outfit, or do something really wacky today. If you don't normally, I don't like scarves. I'm not one of these scarf people, but it's literally showing me having a silk scarf around you to be flamboyant and out there, and allow yourself to be seen today, big time seen today, not just a little bit. Be flamboyant. It is even showing me this great big hat with flowers on it that people cannot ignore. So be out there dressed today so people can't ignore you. So maybe you want color, maybe you want that big hat, maybe you want a scarf, maybe you want wild jewelry. I don't know what it is, but dress differently today so that you actually catch people's attention, because you matter. And then walk with confidence as you're doing that. Have a sense of humor about it, because you're going to get some sideways glances as you're doing this. So it just go, yeah, I see you looking at me from the corner of your eye, and that's okay. And allow that to happen. You're also sitting in the vulnerability is power. So as we make ourselves vulnerable, so if you're dressing provocatively in the form of people are now seeing me, of course people are going to look at you, and that can be very vulnerable when people sit in and actually pay attention to you. And you may not be used to being in that limelight quite so much. So today, walk in the limelight, let yourself be seen, and that's vulnerable. But boy, are you going to own that power at the end of the day. So really celebrate doing that today. And if you have to, make yourself a little bracelet or something to remind yourself, this is my power. I own the power, right? So walk in that. I love it. Have a great day today. It's going to be a good one for you. Now, who are we with? Faith and Love. Good morning, Faith and Love. May I have a stone reading, please? Absolutely. So Faith and Love. Thank you so much. Catherine, you're most welcome. So faith and love, you're sitting in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the second time I pulled this today, but it's no, it's not. Moon movement and energy. So moon movement and energy. Um, no, it's telling you, it's literally shaking its head. No, this is a past life. A past life is coming in today. There's a trauma from a past life that you're going to relive this today. It's something that needs to be faced. And it's something that has been kind of scary. I haven't wanted to deal with this, and it's going to come into your vision line, your peripheral vision. It's saying, I'm hiding in the shadows still, but I need to be addressed. So something today that you have carried over from past life over and over and over again, it's a repeated response. So something's going to happen. And as it's happening, instead of when things are going on today, something's going to trigger you. Trigger you. As soon as it triggers you, just stop immediately, take a deep breath, breathe it in, and say, I've dealt with this before. And before, I didn't learn the lesson of this. And now I need to consciously be aware before I react. What is it that I'm dealing with? Am I dealing with fear? Am I dealing with rejection, abandonment? I don't know what it is, but there's something that's going to trigger you. So you may want to say the following. So when you get triggered, let's assume, I don't know, Julie, I'm just using a name. Julie has triggered me. And so you can say, when Julie does, and then you write what it was, I feel, and then write what that is. Now change that up. When I do, and then say that same thing, I feel. So if when Julie makes fun of me, I feel inadequate. So then how would I rephrase that? When I make fun of myself, I feel inadequate. You see the difference? And that's where you're going to be sitting today. So really, really pull back today and understand what's triggering you. And then how can you learn from it so you don't have to keep repeating it, because you're going to keep repeating until you get that straightened out. Once you figured it out, then you know how to walk forward. Because if all of a sudden I'm triggering myself, really, because everyone's a mirror, right? So if all of a sudden I'm getting triggered by abandonment or someone making fun of me, then, well, how can I get past that? Well, I can get past that by realizing it's really theirs, not mine to carry. And yeah, when I make fun of myself, I do it as a defensive mechanism so that I don't have to feel I'll put myself down before you can. And now I'm digging in. And once I dig in and I get to the root of it, I can dig that root right out and pull it out of there. I don't need it anymore. And then I don't have to keep watching it. It's a big lesson for you today. Sitting you love. You're also sitting in. Your body is like a book. Your body's like a book. So pay attention to your body, how your body feels when this reaction happens. You're going to need this information today. So allow yourself to figure it out. I hope you have a good day for that. I'll keep that in mind, definitely. Thank you so much. And definitely have those triggers. Yeah, I do too, to be honest with you. And that's the other thing too, people, is that, I don't walk on water here. I don't have all the answers. I get triggered just like everybody else. There's times I tell you that I'm nasty. There's times that I am angry. There's times that I do stuff that is just really not cool. And it's just part of being a human. So just because I'm out there giving you advice doesn't mean I always take my own advice, because I'm human and I got to learn the lessons you guys do. So know that no one walks on water. And once you've learned your stuff, then eventually another layer of it will peek its ugly head and go, hello, do you see me now? So just allow that to happen. So now we're going down to Faith and Love. I did Jody James. Good morning. Could I have a read, please? Absolutely. Oh, and this one here is doing the shake up too. Why are they all wanting this morning? So you're sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is the spirit of all animals. Sits at the north of the wheel, and this is your mind. Oh my, your mind is spinning. It's like it's got into a spiral. I literally see a big tornado and I'm going around like a hamster in a cage. And I keep spinning the same thoughts over and over and over, and I can't get out of it. Well, what we need to do is give our mind something else to think about. So instead of thinking about that, whatever it happens to be that you're spinning it over and over and over, you need to get rid of that tail. You need to quit catching it like a dog chasing chasing its tail. It's like I'm going around and around in circles. So we need to stop the spin. How do we stop the spin? The first thing we do is we shock ourselves. So how do you shock yourself? Boom. Okay, I've hit my heart space. Now all of a sudden I got my attention. I'm going to pull out what I don't need, pull out the energy that you don't need. How do I sit? If I'm sitting in balance, because I check myself all the time, if I'm sitting in balance, I'm good. But if I'm not, I'm going to start tapping. I'm going to move this. And you may notice a spot on your body that starts to hurt. You'll go, oh, gee, if I tap there, that really hurts. All that means is I've collected a whole bunch of energy sitting in that spot. So now I need to clear it out. I'm going to keep tapping it till it doesn't hurt anymore. And then I'm going to pull it away. Then I'm going to pull it away. Now I can move forward. And that often stops that spin. And you're also sitting in become your own priority. Become your own priority. I see you actually looking after a whole lot of other people, a whole lot of other, literally you're holding on to a whole lot. You've got a lot of responsibility and you've got a lot of others depending on you. And right now, that could be part of the spin. So just call attention to yourself. What can I do to support myself right now? Because if I don't support myself, I can't even offer help to someone else. So support yourself first and allow yourself that. Don't feel guilty about it. You need to put yourself first today. I hope that helps you. Ooh, it's a big one. And mindful, starglass, clarity. Thank you so much. I definitely need to do something with these eyes. So you're sitting, and again, it's the shake up. Isn't that interesting? So you're sitting in 5, 6, 7. 7 is the sacred dreams of life. What brings you joy? What brings you joy? The last time you did it. So go in, close your eyes, and just think about when there's an age coming up for me. It's almost like 3. And if you say, I don't remember when I was 3, that's okay. But it's saying 3 years old. If I was 3 years old, this is interesting. If I was 3 years old, what would I want to be doing right now? And I can tell you, for me personally, if I was 3 years old, I'd want to take every one of these rocks, put them in a big pile, and then I want to build stuff with them. And so that's what I would do if I was trying to tap into that 3-year-old. I literally would go sit on the floor. I'd drop all my stones out, and I've got lots of stones, and I would literally start building things with them and allow my imagination to go and allow myself to start talking to the stones, talking to myself, and allow that dreamer self, the childlike you, to really spin in the, have fun with the childlike you. So what would 3-year-old you do today? And just spend even 20 minutes with 3-year-old you, and then welcome them. And throughout the day, talk to them. Hey, I see you over there. And I'm not neglecting you. I love you. And continue on with that. But that 3-year-old you really needs to be addressed today and played with today. And you're also sitting with your mind, body, and your soul. That's exactly. You can't make this stuff up. This is right now. This 3-year-old you is calling for that peace of mind, body, and soul. I need that reconnection with you. I need to come back because I've been hiding for a while. And now I need that back. So enjoy that today. Now let's see where else I can go here. Natalie. Whoa, there we go. Hey, Natalie, how can I have a stone reading, please? You bet. And this one's calling for, Natalie, you got 2 stones that are calling in. So you've got 5, 10, 15, and one is 16. 16, that's wise. That's very interesting. So 16 are the great teachers, and it asked for a great stone, which is the second one that I pulled today. So it literally, I want to be here, and then I pulled the stone. So it's the great teacher today that you need to sit in. You're sitting in death today. This is a loss. This is a deep loss. It's either just happened or you're just starting to deal with it. But this loss, it could be a person, place, thing. It could be an emotion. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it is definitely loss. It is something that is sitting heavy in your heart. And this is something that needs to be addressed. If you go on my, if you go into my videos, I have a grief video, and it may help you to actually look at that, because this loss is a big thing, and the grief video might help you progress, give you something else to think about on how to help that. Also, if you go into my website, which is shamanicreiki.ca, if you go in there, I have a download. It's a free download called Fill Your Cup. And I think you need either one or both of those things today, and both of them are free. So go ahead and tap into that, because whatever the loss is, the grief is, the death of something, is happy today for you, and that may assist you. You're also sitting in to tell you that you're beautiful. You're beautiful, and don't ever let anyone tell you you're not, because often when we sit in grief, in that despair, in that sadness, we think of ourselves as not adequate, as not we don't shine enough. Where I wish, it's interesting, because I had one of my students we were looking for our power animals, and they had a male um shoot peacock. They had a male peacock, and the peacock said, "I'm a male because I don't have the full colors, the bloom like the woman, like the female does. The female has all these beautiful colors, but I'm a male and I don't have those colors. And because I don't have those colors, it doesn't make me any less special." And that's exactly what this message is to you. Just because you don't have necessarily the colors or the whatever it is that you think is beauty, it is, you absolutely are beautiful. You are beautiful in every shape and form, because you are a human. You are here, and we don't make anything that's not beautiful. We're all beautiful in our own way, and allow yourself to really feel your beauty today, and celebrate you today. I hope that helps you. Excuse me. My throat is going. Let me come up here. That was Natalie. And now we're in divine timing. Good morning. Good morning. Divine timing. You are looking at number 4. Number 4 is the animals that sits in the north of the medicine wheel. Boy, oh boy, balance. I'm not in balance. It's like all of a sudden I got a wicked pain right here in the side of my head. It's on the feminine side. And it's going, something's out of balance, and it's telling me the feminine, masculine is out of balance. So whether that means that you're sitting stronger, I want to say you're stronger in the masculine than the feminine. The feminine is looking for some information. It wants to be seen a little bit more today. I too ride strongly in the masculine side. So I'm a go-getter. I like to set goals and achieve them. I'm a list maker. I get it done. I'm always task oriented. And so when my masculine and my feminine are in balance, what happens to me is I have to then check that, because I can get over aggressive. I can get over stimulated by making stuff do, and then I end up getting tired. So I need to call in the feminine side, which is a little bit of the dreamer of me, and allow myself to play. So find out what works for you for the feminine side, the softness that's sitting in the ether, the daydreaming, that sort of thing. Bring a little bit more of that into your life today, because your masculine's a little bit stronger right now than your feminine. So bring both balance, and whether you're male or female, we all need that. So just understand the balance of your masculine and your feminine today. And this is to explore your fullness. Explore your fullness. If you're all over to one side, you miss the other side. You miss the beauty of the other side. So if you can sit in the beauty of the other side, all of a sudden I'm opening up both worlds to me, and I can expand farther. So that's where it's looking for you. Have a good day today. Kat, thank you. You're most welcome. Ashley, Nicole, Rainwater, I did that. Jolie, Savannah, Catherine Lewis, thank you so much. You're most welcome. Donna V, good morning. May I have a stone reading, please? Absolutely. This is for Donna. Ooh, Donna, 5, 10, 11, 12. 12 is the earth. That is all the planets. That is literally sitting in the alignment of, I'm not sure what moon cycle we're in today. Dang it. I should just get a chart and do that every morning, but I don't. So we're in the moon cycle today of whatever it is. So you have to Google it, but that moon cycle is calling you. It's really calling in the energies today. And it's not just the moon, it's all the different planets. Now, I'm not big on astrology. I know I'm a Libra with a Libra rising. whatever the heck that means. And so I can't tell you anything other than that. But I'm telling you that right now, all the stars, all the planets are calling you. There is a message out there. So I would look into the astrology today, where you're sitting. Also, if you want to know what your Mayan chart is, go to my Mayan sign. It's a free thing. You just type in your birth date and it'll give you a free report. And the report you can pay for the bigger report, which is $25, but you don't need to. You get a really good report on the free one. And look at that free report because there's some information there about where you sit in the Mayans. That's where I follow. And so for me, I sit in Jaguar and I sit in Aha. That is right there is Aha. He is number 20 of the Galactic Masters, and he means light. And I also sit in Jaguar. So Jaguar is the energy of the shaman. So it's very interesting to see where you sit, and that might give you a little bit more information. So it's my Mayan sign, and then you just type in your birthday. Anyway, so that's where the planets are calling you today. You're also sitting in woohoo. This card was upside down and is called Clear Limiting Beliefs. You've been stuck thinking that you have to be a certain way, and it's telling get rid of that altogether. Maybe that's why the Mayan calendar is coming in, because most people go directly to the Libras and that kind of astrology, but there is another astrology out there. Also, if you're into human design, you may want to check that out as well. And I do have a friend, Stephanie, who comes on here all the time, who does human design, and if you're interested in that, contact me and I'll put you in touch with her. She does wonderful readings on your astrology and she or your human design. So it may help you with that as well. There's other avenues to take than what the convention is. So just to let you know that. Oh boy, that was for Donna. And now Faith and Love. Thank you so much. Jolie, yes. Ashley, rainwater, just breathe, right? You're absolutely correct. Thank you so much. Work in progress. And Ilf, hello, can I get a stone, please? Absolutely. Let's see where you're sitting today, hon. Today, you're sitting in 5 and 1 and 6 is the ancestors and spirit. Spirit's really, really calling you, but that ancestor lineage is calling you. When was the last time you did some ancestor work? And is asking you to pay attention today to your family history. There's something in regards to your family history that you keep missing. It's saying she hasn't unraveled us. There's something in I want to say your father's line that, and I'm going to say your grandfather on your father's line. Do some history into who he was, where he was born. There's some information that is calling you that actually needs to come to light. And I other than that, that's all I know. But it's pretty strong right now. Asking you to come take a peek and come look at me. And the emotions are energy in motion, which is that Kundalini energy, right? Which is also DNA family history. So bring that in as well. So bring that DNA strand up, that family history up of looking at, particularly in this case, my father's father. So your grandfather on your dad's side has some DNA information for you. I don't know if it's health related. I don't know if it's something that he did as a living. So that's for you to uncover yourself, but there is some information for you in that aspect. Excuse me. I hope that helps you. Thanks so much. Lately, I've been looking outside the normal awareness for direction and guidance. Perfect. I definitely check it out. These 2 venues, as you mentioned. Thank you. Anyway, excuse me. I hope that you guys all have a great day. I didn't put the My Mayan stuff down because I don't normally send people there, but it's my Mayan sign. .ca. I think it's .ca or .com, but my Mayan sign, you'll find it. It's easy because I found it. So if I can find it, anyone can find it. Again, I'm not good on computers. So thanks, everyone. I hope that you all had a wonderful reading, and I hope you all have an awesome weekend. For me, I'll be off all weekend, even though I didn't get on most of this week. And what am I doing? Well, the weather's switched, thank goodness. So I'm going to be actually outside cleaning the yard. We've got lots of dog poop to pick up, and we've got chickens and turkeys that need their yard taken care of, and get inside that coop and move things around. And so I'm going to be doing that this weekend, opening up every window in this house, getting some fresh air in here because it's been so cold. And now we're in the pluses. So I'm so happy about that. And then Monday, I start on a mascot. So after I do my readings, I'll be out doing a mascot. And I am going to be hopefully posting a new video shortly. And it's going to be on sitting in the neutrality of self. And I'll just give you a little sample. My new puppy is a Great Pyrenees. And the one thing about a Great Pyrenees, they are not the same as normal dogs. I actually didn't listen to it. I thought it was funny because all dogs are dogs, but this is not the case. If you have a Great Pyrenees, they read energy. And I swear to God, I would have argued to the cows come home before I had this dog. But if you talk mean to this dog, or your energy is not sitting in neutrality, he will not listen to you. He simply will not listen to you. And I'm watching him, and I'm going, holy smokes, you're like the turkey. So my turkey, if you talk mean to him or your emotions are all over the place, his head changes color. But if this guy, he simply will not listen to you. He will turn his back from you, or he'll bark at you. He will do weird stuff. But when I sit in neutrality and I talk to him and I praise him, he will do anything for me. And I thought, what a wonderful world. If we as humans could do that to each other and never speak to anybody, if they talk outside of the neutrality or they're mean or anything, we simply give them, no, never mind. Then the only way they can get a response from us is if they're sitting in neutrality or speaking a pure of heart and with their energy down. Then they will learn to do that. How beautiful would the world be if nobody responded to anything that was negative? Like, holy smokes, the world would be so totally different. And what about children? When we're raising children, instead of disciplining them the way that my old-fashioned disciplining, because I'm 68. So go into those disciplines where you smack the kid on the hand and tell them no, all that kind of stuff. But if we can sit in the beautiful neutrality of it, what beautiful lessons we can learn, divert their attention, give them something different and praise, then they will do anything that is right, that is feeling good for them. And so my dog has definitely taught me that lesson. And so I'm just going to share more of that and his story. So I do have two new people pop on before I sign off here. So I've got Alyssa Jordan. Good morning, Alyssa. And I also have Miss Janie. So so let's get in. First, I'm going to do Alyssa Jordan. Excuse me, my throat's got. So you're sitting in the 5, 10, 13. 13 is the spirit of all plants that sits in our emotions. That's also sitting in transformation. You are transforming today. Whoa. Literally, I see you transforming. I see your mindset is switching. Now I'm transforming into the new vibrational energy that I have been working towards, and you're more open to receive today. I would get some music out. Actually put on flute music, Native American flute music if you can. Spotify has a really good section. I'm sure you can find YouTube stuff on it. You guys knew more than I do about getting music online, but Native American flute music is what's calling. And allow yourself to drift wherever your mind wants you to drift when you're thinking and feeling this music. Move to the music and allow your body to just move into it. There's beautiful energy as you're through doing this transformation where you're going. And it's not showing me snake, it's definitely showing me the music is softly changing you. And this is to trust yourself. To trust yourself as you're moving through that energy. So I'm going to be moving into that new vibrational energy. Trust that and just move with the flute and allow that, whatever you want to do, that free flow, allow that free flow to really, really make you feel where you're going and get rid of the stuff that's wanting to get rid of. So I love it. It's a beautiful day for you to sit into that. And Miss Jamie, for you. This is another one. the bottom of my pile, and you're sitting at 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, pure science. That's that Kundalini energy. That's that DNA strand and that Kundalini energy. I am moving, and you're actually intertwining. So it's not just you, you're intertwining. Your energies are going like this. And as your energies are going like that, you're bringing others with you. So I'm braiding others' energy into my own energy, and we are forming this I don't know, it's almost like a new tree, a new pillar, and we're all forming this new energy together. It's community building strength together. It's a big pillar is what I see, and it's literally lighting up. So whomever you're bringing in, this other energies are literally building this beautiful strong pillar where other people can come and know that they are safe. So thank you for doing that. And you're also sitting in the need. We need to help others. We need to set this up so others can be safe. And you are in the process of setting up a safe place. Allow that to happen, because more people need that. And I want to thank you so much for doing that out there. Whoa, what a great day. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. And again, I'm so sorry for the last couple of days of missing, but this internet was not working for me. I appear to have it all fixed. It was my router, which was the problem. And then yesterday I had a headache. So that's all done. And everyone who's come onto my group and has gotten certified just yesterday in their stone readings, thank you. And wow, we got a whole bunch of more stone readers out there, and the world needs more people shining that light on this beautiful earth count. So whatever you're doing, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend, be the best you can be, and don't sit in anyone else's box. Go in, be yourself, and shine bright. Aho. Bye-bye.